Hello. Hello, everybody. Hi. I'm going to give it just a few minutes and wait for some people to join. Hi, Happy New Year. Hope you guys are doing okay. Hi. Look at all these people. All right, I'm going to wait till we get to at least 100. I'm going to pull some cards here in a moment. I'm not going to do a full reading. I just did one for Instagram. So if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, then follow me there because I just did a quick check-in just to see what was going on. Obviously, the connection hasn't changed all that much since I did a reading yesterday. So check it out. So if you guys aren't following me, go to Queen of Light 1111 on Instagram. I'm going to pull out some oracle cards here, and I really want to talk about yesterday's reading. Okay, so hold on, people. I think I'm going to pull all my oracle cards out just to give you guys some extra guidance because I know that people are suffering. So just sit tight. We're going to go through it. I'm going to pull some cards, but I don't. Thanks, Twin Aries. So I wanted to get on. Let's see. I'm going to give it another minute. Wanted to get on because, as you guys know, we had a little bit of a challenging reading yesterday. And if you guys have been following me on Instagram, then you know that, I don't know if it was like before Christmas or after, that we had the unknown card come up. And the unknown card is a card that is like something is up, but we're not going to share it to you at this time. And so I didn't like that, of course. And so, you know, I kind of pushed and pushed, and I still really wasn't getting any answers from Spirit. And then, boom, it showed up. And over the time of the break that I had a 10-day break, and I got a lot of messages from the collective, from a lot of people. I got several downloads that whatever was revealed in a way that you cannot dismiss it. Okay, you cannot dismiss it. So whatever, if you found out about a third party, or if you found out about an addiction, if you found out about something, it was revealed to you in a way that you cannot dismiss what you saw or what you received. So your logical mind cannot rationalize that information away. So you were given your Ace of Swords, your clarity, your information about your twin and a third-party situation in the form of either a person or a situation or whatever. You were given that information in a way that you cannot dismiss it. Okay, what people are having a really hard time with right now, and that's why I'm live today, is that they're having a tough time because they're blindsided. They're having a tough time because they really felt like they were moving into union, that things were changing. But here's the thing, who knows better than the universe whether or not this connection is ready for union? And so what's happened here is this collective has been in a cycle of false starts. Okay, false starts. So there's this communication, and the masculine's doing the work, you've done your work, you're feeling like in your power, and you come back together and you try to take the next step, but boom, a trigger happens, and then you separate again. And this has been happening for over a year, over and over again. But it's okay, right? Because there's ascension, there's movement, there's work that's getting done, but they're just not ready. So a big tower came in, and it's probably the biggest I've ever felt for this collective. So I will also tell you that people were saying, oh, no, nothing's happened. And 5 minutes into the reading yesterday, something happened. So so here's the thing. Everybody's on a different timeline, but if you're in this collective, I mean, I kind of feel like it's going to be your biggest nightmare, but your biggest blessing. Okay? Biggest blessing. And that is what an ascended divine feminine will feel, is that, you know what? We needed it. Needed to happen. It needed to happen. And so it's happened. So now what do? Right? So you purge, you cry, you get angry, you feel all of the emotions, because it is so critical to make sure that you feel them and not suppress them. And so you face it and you experience it and you purge it. And I will tell you that this has felt like a near-death experience. It has felt like it absolutely could kill you, because you've lost someone that is a part of you. Okay. And so it just is very much an energy of like you're experiencing the death of the connection. And it was necessary. That whole situation had to go. And so you've experienced this. And so now feminines or masculines, however you're experiencing the energy, now that you know that this has happened and you've processed it, now you come out the other end. So now what do? So now you have to look at it as you're ascended, like from your higher mind, from your spiritual mind. Okay, that's how you have to look at this now. And yes, Heather, you can't breathe. I totally understand it. I literally had a dream as I was experiencing all of these downloads that I couldn't breathe. I felt like I was being suffocated. And that is exactly what has been happening. You feel like your life has been taken outside of you, away from you. All right. It's tough. I don't do lives very often, but after yesterday's reading, and because of the messages that I was receiving over the holidays, and then seeing it all unfold, I really, like, I can feel it. Like, I feel emotional because I'm connecting with all of you and I'm empathic, and I just feel like you need support. You need support. We all need support. And I just want to be there to offer that support to all of you. Okay. So what I want to do today, and I haven't read any of the comments yet, so I don't know what y'all are saying. Y'all could be like, Queen, you're losing your mind. So let me just see here. What a treat. Let's see. The hair slays. I'm like, totally haven't did anything to my nothing. I'm like gym clothes, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to do this for all of you guys. Let's see. Oh, thanks. The pictures, they're from the goddess wheel. I have 2 goddess wheels back there, and it's all of the goddesses. And frankly, because of what's happening with this collective, I went through a healing session, and I went through this regression therapy. And it was very interesting because the lady, who doesn't know anything about me really, and what I do, was saying that this is for feminines really coming into their goddess energy. And she was obviously speaking to me too, but she was like saying that we are very protected by our ancestors right now. And if you see that, and the goddesses and your spirit guides and your angels, and if you went through my whole reading yesterday, you'll see that in the Akashic records, the first card out was Adsum, and Adsum is the arrival and the presence of your spirit guides, your angels, and your ancestors. Okay. Let's see, what else are you guys saying here? Challenging. Yeah. And you can handle it. Yeah. Inky at Damn Cat Studios. Yes, you can handle this. I'm telling you, if you can get out the other side of this with a better understanding of self. But I'm telling you, let me tell you why this happened. I know why this happened. This happened because the feminine was still attached to union. Okay, if you're all being very, very honest with yourselves, the feminine was still attached to union, even though we've gone through this energy of ascension and awakening and detachment and understanding and union of self. There was still a big chunk that maybe was suppressed that, love you with less makeup. We all saying I wear too much makeup? Come on now. All right. I barely have anything on. It's just powder and mascara and eyeliner. That's it. So anyway, the point here that I'm making is that we were too attached to union, This absolutely, if you haven't surrendered your connection after yesterday's reading or after what's happened, then perhaps another tower will occur for you to learn the lesson. Okay? Because remember what they say about lessons, right? The lesson will repeat until it is learned. And so you will continue to go through this until you learn to completely surrender and detach from anything outside of yourself. And in fact, last night, I was sleeping and I didn't write it down, but I remembered it. It is, you are whole. You are whole already. You are complete already. Your masculine's not going to complete you. Your masculine's not going to make you whole. Your masculine's not going to put you into union. You need to be in union within yourself. And you've all heard me say that. You've all heard me say that. But the thing is, the reality, like this was real this time. And the way that the universe did this was in a way that you cannot dismiss it. Whatever proof you saw, whatever intuition and message you received, you cannot dismiss what you have seen, what you were told, whatever. You can't. That third party situation is real. Okay, but here's what I want to say about the third party situation. It is not, it's not like significant in the sense that it is like this, they're in love. And I don't want you to hold on to that. Okay, I'm only saying this to you because the significance of this connection is that it is there for the masculine's lesson, because the masculine did not go through full ego death. He did not go through ego death. He did not release his full ego. He did not release his pride. And so this energy has come in to really bring him to his knees. 5 of Swords, so many times for him. It has completely defeated him. It has completely brought him to his knees. And now he has to be responsible. Now he has to be accountable for his actions and for what he has done in the past. And I'm not saying this in a bitter way. I have no bitterness. I don't care. What you do to me is your own projection of your own shadow. So I don't have any, I'm not talking crap about the masculine. I'm just speaking facts. Okay. I am speaking facts. I'm not dissing anybody. I am not, because you know what? I have love for the masculine. I really do. I have unconditional love for the masculine. But what I will tell you is that he's in judgment day. He is in judgment day. And if he is still in his ego, he will continue to get the tower. Just like the feminine who continues to hang on to union will continue to get her tower. Okay? You've got to let it go. You have to let it go. You have to find the strength within yourself to let it go. Let go of anything that has to do with union. And if it's meant, the universe is going to make it happen. Can't get in the way of anything. I forget what's that saying that what God is put together, even you can't get in the way of union if it's meant. You know what I mean? Even you can't. No one can. Not a karmic, not a third party, not a situation, not your twin, not you. If it's meant, then it's going to happen. But you, and I see mostly feminines here on this, got to let it go. You have to let it go. I'm telling you, if you don't do it, then you are going to be in a whole nother timeline of a very stuck energy. You will. And you're going to be in those collectives of just multiple decades of separation, because you're never going to get it. You're never going to get it. How do you let go? Book a coaching session. It's not that simple. If it was that simple, everyone would have let go by now, right? It's not that simple. Everyone has their own inner wounds that are unique to them. Everyone has their own lessons that are unique to them. And I can't do that in a live session. It's a good question. but I can't do that in a live section. Okay. So, the other thing is I've gotten a lot of emails and messages. And by the way, please don't direct message me on Instagram because I just can't keep up with all of the messages. So if you want to get a hold of me, email me at queenoflight1111@gmail.com. So what I want to say is that I've gotten a lot of messages from feminines that are so attached to this third party energy in a really very low vibrational way. And they want to know what's going to happen, what's going to do this, and what's this and that and the other thing. And I've gotten a lot of people, but I'm shutting it down because that is not your business. It's not your responsibility. What you need to know as a divine feminine and what is happening is that there is a lesson being taught at this time, whether she is mean to him or cheating on him or deceiving him or whatever. It's not your place. You do not need to engage in that energy. You need to mind your own business and focus on your own detachment. Okay. I'm saying it with love. I am, but I'm straightforward. If you are too focused on his lesson and what he's doing and what's happening within him and his connection and what lesson, is he learning it? Is he going to learn it? Then you are not doing your work. You're not doing your work. Sorry, you're not his Jesus, okay? He is the person who's going to learn his lesson from the people that he has manifested when he was in soul form, that I want to learn the lesson this way. That's his responsibility. Your responsibility is to heal yourself, to work with your own soul tribe, to work with your coaches, your spirit guides, your angels, and learn your own lesson instead of being so obsessed. That's why that devil energy was there for the feminine, in her head, in her heart, in her environment. This obsession of wanting to know. No. Get to know yourself. Be in union with yourself. Release the masculine. Release him. And release what's happening in his life. All right. I hope you guys I say it with such emphasis and passion because I want to get through to you guys. And I hope that I am. And I don't know that whether you're in agreement or not, that is your own journey and your own responsibility, but it is my responsibility. Yes, it is 11:11. It is my responsibility to teach this. It's my responsibility. And let me tell you something. I'm not sitting here and saying all of these things because I've just heard it and read it. Trust me when I tell you that I have experienced exact pain that I know that you guys are going through. But my journey is to go through it, to purge it, to learn it, to teach it. That is my mission. That is why I go through it and I learn from it and I download the messages because I have a responsibility to all of you. It's not easy. It's not. So I'm telling you from my heart that I have gone through the pain of dying myself to be able to teach you how to be reborn again, to rise again. Okay? And I know that when these things happen, that you question your journey and you question what's happening and you question, is this my masculine, blah, blah, all this stuff. Who cares what the label is? Who cares what the label is for him? Who cares what the label is for the journey? Who cares? Who cares? People make a lot of money off of this label, man. Be very careful who you get your guidance from. So I say, who cares about the label? What's important is what you're learning from this deep soul connection. This is exactly why I do not do twin flame confirmations. I will never tell you. No one should tell you. No one's God. No one's God. Okay? Psychics have off days too. Readers have off days too. And so only you know. All the answers are within yourself. Just like I told you, you are complete. You are complete without him. You are complete. You don't need things outside of yourself. All of the answers are within you. They're all within you. What I'm here to do is help you navigate, okay? To find you. That's my job. That's my job. To help you navigate into your union of self. To help heal you. That's my job. So that's why I'm here. So I know it's hard. I know it's really hard. And and again, my integrity means everything to me. And that's why I only teach about things that I have personally gone through and mastered myself, because let me tell you, I know the pain. I know the pain. You're like on the floor. You are devastated. You're crying as if someone you love has died. I know it. I know it. And it's hard. It's hard. Like, it makes me, like, I remember the pain, and you don't want to go through that ever again. And so that's why we're all here to support each other. We're here to support each other. We're here to be a family and to be a tribe. And if you need anything, I try to do as much as I can for YouTube and through these lives when I'm really guided. But if you want to, work with me individually, then go to my website. Okay. Let's see. What are you guys saying here? Do not let go, or we will be gone forever. I don't even know why that seems like someone did not listen to the last 20 minutes of my monologue. Let's see. Sorry, can we pop in and invite in? I don't know what this is happening. Much healing from the astral. It's not meant to be easy. Absolutely, sunshine. It is not meant to be easy. This is the hardest journey of your life. But why? Because it turns you into the best version of yourself, the best version. Okay. Let's see. Agreed. 90% of attachment is the unhealed, abandoned inner child. I don't know. I mean, that's an opinion. I don't know where people get statistics of percentages, but everyone's journey is different. Everyone's journey is different. So there is a comment here, and I'm not going to say who it was, but it says, at the point where you don't even like them anymore. This is a journey of unconditional love. I will tell you that in the time that you're going through the pain and the anguish and the stress, that yes, you'll feel the dislike and maybe hate and anger. But when you come out the other end, you're going to go right back to the unconditional love, but from a place of detachment. Okay. So, if you have to be in a place where you don't like him, it means you're still healing. You're still healing and you're not ready yet. Okay. Thanks. My necklace is, I sold these necklaces with a reading, I don't know, sometime last year. So I'll be doing more of that in 2020. Let's see. My guidance was from the goddess herself. She told me to find him. Okay. I don't know. Let's see. Cleared up things with an old boyfriend. Eclipse is coming. Much revealing. Yeah, I don't really get too caught up in all this eclipse and all this stuff. I really don't. I'm more of I focus on the new moon and the full moon, the release and the initiation. And that's really what I do. I think, no disrespect to anybody, but I don't, there's too much other stuff to get caught up on. All right. So any questions? I'm going to pause for a couple of minutes for questions. Yes. Hardest journey ever. And it's just like grief. Yeah. Totally get it. I don't like to use the term narcissist. I really don't, because I feel like a lot of people throw that word around. But is it narcissistic behavior? I don't want to call it a personality disorder, but narcissistic behavior is certainly some of the tendencies that can come out in this type of connection. But here's the other thing I want to say about narcissistic behavior or tendencies or a personality disorder. I want to say, and I've said this before, sometimes this connection can look and feel like a spiritual journey, okay? It can. But if there is abuse, if there is emotional, physical, mental abuse, that is not this journey, okay? That is not this journey. This journey is about bringing up the shadows. This journey is about, it's a conflict. There's this journey about bringing up things, being a mirror to each other, fighting, conflict, all that stuff. But if it is abusive and smells abusive in any which way, that is not the journey. And that is not what I promote in this connection at all. And some people that I've even heard from, their masculines are completely abusive, or the feminine is abusive, and it is a very toxic connection. And I don't call those masculines and feminines. That is a completely different type of journey. And it's not not this. Okay, let's see. What are you guys saying here? This is normal. I feel so released when I tell him what and how he made me feel. I'm not answering personal questions of how people feel about you because I'm not doing a reading for you individually. Is there a third party? Yes. People don't understand how hard it is. It's tough being in love and battling your own selfishness. Correct. Detached for 30 years. Brandon, I haven't heard from you in a long time. How are you doing? I hope things are well. Spirit babies or that kind of presence with the twin flame connection. It's been coming up strong. I have gotten a little bit around spirit babies. I really have. But I haven't downloaded it really clearly yet to report on it. Isn't ghosting abusive? Ghosting would mean that you're not communicating. So I don't know how that's abusive. Is it disrespectful? Absolutely. Is it cowardice? Absolutely. Is it abusive? They're not engaging with you. So I don't know how that could be. Did the third party thing happen over Christmas? It happened at different times for everyone. Third party, I've said this before. It could be a person. It's a situation. I'm telling you, 90% of the time, it's a person. I know in my gut that we will be together for this reason, and I am calm. So that sounds a little bit like attachment to union. So I forget about that. If you know you're going to be together, whatever. You don't really know. I mean, if you know in your gut and that's what your gut is telling you, fine. But don't attach to that. That keeps you stuck in a waiting room of life. Life is not a waiting room. What is your opinion on social media and your divine counterpart? Social media is a joke. Social media is the source of a lot of different issues, but it's also a source of data and information. And people, that's where I have heard people have posted, and that's where they have seen without a shadow of a doubt that something has happened and that there's a third party situation. So it's really about how obsessed you are. If you're obsessively checking, it's not good. If you're just kind of maybe keeping tabs or whatever, I mean, I don't like that either, but I'll tell you, knowledge is power. Ignorance is not bliss. I know a lot of people, even healers and readers, that sit there and just don't want to know. I don't agree with that. I want to know everything. That's why I do all the clarifiers in my readings, right? I want to know everything. How do you block DM's heavy energy as he goes through this? That's a really good question. Thank you for asking. This is what you do. You call upon your spirit guides, your angels, Archangel Michael, whoever it is that you resonate with and work with, okay? And you ask them to block any pain, sadness, heartbreak, any low vibrational energy that your masculine is going through, and just send it back to him, send it back to wherever it came from, and to protect you from any and all energies. And for you, that you should experience whatever it is that is your own pain, but to help get the healing from them and the guidance from them to purge and get through it, okay? I mean, I don't know, this whole thing about ghosting, I don't want to get involved in this conversation. My opinion is my opinion. Ghosting is not abusive. So I think it's rude, but it's not abusive. Let's see. And how do we let go of expectations 100%, not expecting anything at all? It's full release. It's you living your life. It's you not checking up on them anymore. It's you saying whatever is going to happen in this connection is going to happen in this connection. And I need to live my life and continue to move things forward. I need to engage and be in hermit energy, watch and do readings all the time, whatever it is, focused on him. Right now, a lot of people are living, they're not living, they're existing in their life for their masculine. That's what they're doing. What if the karmic is going to do evil to you? I mean, if you believe in that, do you feel like someone can hurt you? I mean, I know there's energy out there, but if you are protected and you are smart and you are not engaging, then no one can touch you. I'm telling you, just like you can't ruin your own connection, there is not a connection stronger than God or the universe that is going to allow something to happen. Does it exist? Yes. Does the shadow exist? Yes. Does evil exist? Yes. But the more you feed it because of your fear and because of your belief in it, the more you are going to manifest that in your life. What is your opinion of dating when the DM is in the third party? I have tried and I just don't connect. Well, a lot of people just go and think that the next thing to do if their DM was with someone is to date, right? That's, again, them being outside of themselves, not being whole within. If you're continuously going out because you feel like you need to be coupled with someone, then that is a hole in your system. There is a lack energy in your system. I'm not saying you have to be single and alone and celibate. I'm not saying those things. But I'm saying if your first thought is that I'm going to go start dating, then think about what's triggering that. Okay? Let's see. All right. Okay, I'm done with the Q&A for a little while. Let's go ahead and let's get some cards out, okay? All right. I want to do this. I'm not going to give anybody permission or not permission, okay? It's like if you ask me questions, should you break the contract? Should you do this? Should you do that? I'm not going to answer that. That's not my place to say. I mean, again, this is a live, but I don't know what your issues are specifically. So I'm not going to sit here and, try to guide you. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to pull one card for the masculine and energy for the masculine energy. And we're going to pull one card of guidance for the feminine. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to look at the Oracle of Mermaids cards, okay? One card for guidance for divine masculine. And here we go. Guidance for divine masculine. Energy adjustment field. Okay, this is all about his energy needs to be adjusted. Look at this. He is on fire. He is on fire. When energy field adjustment comes out, this is like about aura cleansing and health. So what he is going through, this is like a rebirth. This experience that he is going through is going to adjust his energy. Okay? This is going to adjust his energy. Hold on. I'm going to get rid of ridiculous comments here. Hold on a second. All right. Keep the comments high vibe, or else I'm going to block you on the live. Sorry, guys. I don't tolerate any of that. Okay. All right. I have to start channeling, so I got to stop paying attention over here. So energy field adjustment. He is going through a major energy field adjustment. This is a rise from the ashes. So I just kind of feel like there is definitely an energy of a death at this time. There is an energy of a death and a rebirth occurring, and that is for his energy adjustment. Okay, so I'm going to keep that card out. Let's get a card out for our divine feminine. Well, that was quick. Atlantis, look at this. Rapid development, excellence, success. Okay, so what's happening here? Look at this. So he's kind of rising. Look at the colors here. So this is red. This is a lot of fire energy. He's burning to his ashes to be reborn. And what is she doing? She's rising higher as she is releasing him while he is going through this death process. She is going to rise above. She's going to rise above. She is going to excel. She is going to ascend. She is going to know what her plan is, what the future is. Okay, what is in her best interest, and she's rising above the masculine at this time. But I'm telling you, this is how he's going. The masculine learns quicker. Okay, I know we had a hard time, and it took some time to rise. But once they get it, they rise quick. They rise quick. And so what's going to happen at this time right now is while he's burning to ash, she's rising to her excellence. This is telling me, let it go. Let it go so you can rise. Look at this. Atlantis is a card of that lost city, right? That lost city in Atlantis, where everything went underwater, and it was this beautiful city, this beautiful city, and it was like there's a lot of royalty, right? And so now she was in there, she's percolating, and now she's gonna rise. He's rising as the phoenix from his ashes. She is being healed through the waters and rising above. All right, that's what I'm getting for this. So this is masculine and feminine. I'm gonna keep these cards out. So now the next card I want to get is what do I want to do? What's the lesson that's being learned right now? Okay, what's the lesson that's being learned right now by the masculine and the feminine, as the masculine is adjusting his energy and as the feminine is rising? Okay, what is the lesson for the masculine? There we go. Oh, look at this. Relationships. Interesting, right? I love it. I love that I'm doing this live. Interesting. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. What better relationship to be in than with a karmic or a third party who is going to show you how vibrationally matched, different, and deep it was to be with your feminine. This is what he's learning. This is what she is teaching him. Because remember, the 8 of Cups came out in that karmic reading that I did yesterday, which is she is going to get him on his journey. He is going to learn through that experience that he only wants to be with a vibrational match. This is the lesson that he's learning. And you cannot make this shit up. Okay, Atlantis. Message, what is the divine feminine learning? Friendship. So it's interesting. It's all about relationships and friendships right now. So what is she learning? I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Let me tell you something. Through this death that you all have experienced, sorry, all this light is on my face. It's making my face look weird. Sorry. Look at all these dots. Okay, so this is your soul tribe. Who's helping her rise? Who's helping her rise? Major Tom, if you ever come to my channel again, I'm going to report you and I'm going to block you. So do not say very evil things like that. Okay? Thank you. And I am going to report you. Sorry. Hold on, guys. Gosh. Such violators on here. Okay. So, hey, Lorena, can you do me a favor? Can you watch out for some of these things? Hold on. Okay, so here we go. We have the Atlantis. Your friends are working with you at this time. Your soul tribe, your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels are working with you at this time to help you rise. So these friendships are very, very important. They're very critical for your further ascension and understanding. So while the masculine is learning about relationships and how to vibrate higher, okay, and how to actually be in connections that are going to be of a vibrational match to him, he is learning all of these things at this time through this energy adjustment. And as our feminine rises out of Atlantis and into her ascension, then she is really is working within her soul tribe to continue her journey forward. This is the time we're really going to need them. We're really going to need our tribe. Okay, this is the tribe right here. This is the tribe. You know, the tribe is your friends. The tribe could be your family. The tribe is, you know, your soul group. And look at this bottom of the deck. Oh my God, I didn't tell you guys what the bottom of the deck was for the Oracle of Mermaids. Freedom. This is about independence and self-determination. But here's what I'm getting. What I'm really getting for this is that this death and rebirth, this has created freedom in the connection. People were too stuck, too chained. Look at the bottom of the deck for the lesson, death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. I'm telling you, I keep channeling death, 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 death. It is the absolute death of this connection, okay? So now what I want to do is I want to get some cards from the Keepers of the Light Oracle, and let's get some more messages and some guidance for the masculine and the feminine, okay? All right. So because we've been freed from this cycle and this connection, we can experience this death so we can rebirth something. I think that's awesome. I think that's awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and, all right, here we go again with the trolls. All right. You know, they don't shake me at all. I really don't care. I just don't like that they're here. Yeah, can you guys please block them? Thank you. Thank you, guys. All right, let's go ahead and get the connective energies. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's go ahead. Masculine. Flying cards. Hold on one second. Let's see. Hold on. Oh my God. Hey guys, don't engage with them. Just block them. Don't get upset over it. Just block them. Let me see it. Okay. Okay. For the masculine, Hilarion. Oh, divine healing. Divine healing. This is the guidance for the masculine. And so Hilarion, he's in the Akashic records as well, right? So this is about honoring your sensitivity. Retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. So what he's going through right now is his healing, is his complete, you know, death and rebirth. This is the divine healing. Look at how we have here, you know, they're coming in many forms here, which is very interesting. So there's a lot of different names here, just so you guys know. So block the people that are sitting there and talking crap here. But anyway, okay. All right. So here we go. Hilarion, do you see how we have the green gem on the chest? That is the heart chakra. Green is the color of the heart chakra. And so this is very much about an energy of his heart healing, of his divine healing. This is his energy of getting into his heart space. It says right here, honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. This is what he's doing. This is how he's healing. That is the energy adjustment. One for feminine. Okay, what does she get? Isis. Look at her. Powerful. Isis. Magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. Here, look at all the blue that she's getting. Atlantis, friendship, Isis. Look at this. She's getting a lot of blue. Blue is the color of the throat chakra, of communication, okay? Blue is also the color of Archangel Michael. She is protected. She is protected. She is absolutely in an energy where her tribe, her soul tribe, is helping her come into her ascension and manifest magic, okay? And for the masculine, I mean, he's got a lot of different colors here. He's got the blue, he's got the fire, he's got the heart healing. And so this is very much an energy of hold on, an energy of rising above. This is an energy of seeing the energy of relationships in his life that are vibrational and those that aren't, and moving away from things that don't serve him. And this is part of his healing. Okay, that's part of his healing. All right, let's see, how many moderators do we have? Because I really want to make sure that we're getting a handle on some of these people that are talking. So if you are a moderator, can you type that you're a moderator in before I continue, because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more cards to pull. Okay, L. Stevens, I'm going to make you moderator, okay? If you can please stay on top of that, because I don't want to like get in the way of my channeling for all of you guys. So L. Stevens, I just added you as a moderator. If I can get a couple more, that would be awesome, just to stay on top of it. Thank you, Sunshine. Sunshine, can I offer you to be a moderator? I'm going to add you. In order to be a moderator, I would have to add you to be a moderator. Okay, and my Ascension and Light, I'm going to add you too. So I think that those 3, if that's okay, if you guys can stay on top of it, that would be great. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, bottom of the deck for that Keepers of the Light Tarot. Look at this. I don't even know how to say it. The Shekinah Sacred Self. This is about unleashing your spirit, expressing your gifts. Dance to the rhythm of life. This is about living life as you're healing, as you're manifesting magic. This is not about sitting in a waiting room, okay? Let me get a message here for you all from, oops, sorry guys, from the Queen of the Moon Oracle, okay? So one for masculine, one for the feminine. Okay, so we asked about what his guidance is. We asked what he's learning. We asked then this about Hilarion, about what, you know, what's being healed. Now let's ask, what should we ask from the Queen of the Moon Oracle? So what kind of messages do we get? Let's see. What is supporting him right now? Okay, what's supporting the masculine and the feminine? We know that the third party is supporting the masculine. We know the soul tribe is supporting the masculine. We know that the energy adjustment is happening for divine healing. We know that Isis is there as part of the feminine soul tribe to help her manifest magic. And so now let's just get some additional information, okay? So support, whatever message we need. Let's just keep it open. Message for the masculine. Oh, blue, what do we get? Darkness. Yeah, I'm telling you, he's in it. He's in the darkness. He's in the darkness. This is the number 40 card, which is the number 4, which is all about stabilization. This is that energy field adjustment that is necessary for him. And so he must go through the shadow. He must go through the shadow to get to the light. Now, what about for the feminine? Growth. Look at how many cards of growth we have. Ascension. Through her friendships. Manifesting the magic, and now the growth. All she is going to do is just get better. She's going to get better and better. She's going to rise and rise. And what's he doing? He's burning into the ash to be rebirthed into the phoenix through this connection. He will come into his heart space and heal himself, but he's got to go through the dark. He's got to go through the dark. Got to go through the dark. Okay? So now, bottom of the deck for the Queen of the Moon. Resistance. There is resistance at this time. Absolutely. Right? He's probably fighting it. He's fighting his ego. He's fighting, you know, what's good for him. But it's going to be okay. He's got his support system. He has his tribe. All right? And so this resistance, you know, you can't resist for long. It will manifest into surrender at this time. So what's going to help? I'll tell you guys. What's going to help is you surrender. It will help him surrender too. You hold on. He will resist. That resistance is you holding on. That resistance is him not wanting to go through this exercise. Okay? Got to release it. Okay, so let's get some more cards for the masculine and the feminine in the form of guidance. Believe for the masculine, believe. So when this card comes up, look at this. See that angel? The masculine is just drowning. No one's in the boat. Feels like rough waters. Like this is the angels coming in, right? Do you see the angels? And you have the 2 hands, and then here he is in the boat, like, save me, help me, help me. Believe. So when believe comes up, I'm going to just pull out the book. This is about living each situation in the light. It's about remaining in harmony no matter what tragedy, what happens. It's about letting go and trusting God. It's about remaining in touch with your heart space, with love, and increasing your spiritual strength. Okay? What is it for the feminine? Guidance for the feminine. Oh, look at this. Growing again. Can't make this up. Can't make it up. Growing. Number 17 card. She's got a lot of growth happening here. I'm telling you, lots of growth. So when this card comes up, this is about each day nourishing herself like this rose needs water and air and light, okay? This is about growing in divinity, growing in your spiritual strength, growing at a soul level, and finding your balance between the material and the spiritual world. This is about finding your balance between the 3D and the 5D and freeing yourself from inner conflict. This is about the surrender. This is about the surrender. Can't make it up. I know my head's like, oh my God, you can't make it up. Can't make it up. Okay? Bottom of the deck. Can't make this up either. Look at, what does it say? Releasing. Gotta release it. Got to release this. Gotta release the connection. And now final two cards. Oh, not final. Final two decks I have here. I'd like a guidance card from Archangel Michael Tarot Oracle for the Divine Masculine and the Feminine. Oh, that came out quick. Look at this. Prayer will help him in this situation. So this is him getting into his heart space, getting into his soul space, getting into his light. When as he's struggling, prayer will help him in this situation. What's the advice for the feminine? Spend more time outdoors. This is what she needs to do. This is that nourishing. You can't grow inside the house. You can't grow inside in hiding in hermit mode. I mean, there are times and places to be in hermit mode, but this is about get out and live. Get out of the waiting room of life. What's the bottom of the deck? Be gentle with yourself. Yes, it's a tough time. Be gentle. Be gentle. Okay? All right. What is the blessing for the masculine? And what is happening at this time? What is the blessing? And then I'm going to do a quick overview of all the cards before I end, okay? Two cards, but I only take one. There we go. A blessing, oh, you can't make this up. A blessing for those who are nearing their final breath. This is the death of the masculine, the ego death, not physical. This is the death of the masculine. I'm telling you, this tower is very, very big. Whatever's happening in his life is very, very big. This is going to make him divine masculine. This is going to rebirth him into divine masculine. Okay? What about for the feminine? Okay. Blessing on a new venture. So when this comes out, this is kind of like the diversity card. This is a card of, this is the time as you're in separation, look at different things, look at the world in a different way. There are new things there. There are new opportunities, new insights, okay? New ways to look at this connection, that it doesn't have to just be for union. So this is a new venture. Maybe she's going to start a new job. Maybe she's going to start her mission. Maybe she was waiting for mission with her masculine. I don't know. But this is new. This is a birth of something new. Okay? And then finally, the bottom of the deck, you can't make this up. A blessing to heal a relationship. All of what is going to happen and is happening at this time is to heal the relationship. It will heal the relationship. So now, I've already gone over all the bottoms of the deck, so I won't do that again. But here's the overview of the guidance for our masculine. Okay? What's the guidance? He's going through an energy adjustment at this time. All this fire and this passion and this energy is going to take him into this metamorphosis, okay, this change. And it is through other relationships that he will realize how different his divine relationship was with his feminine. And that will get him into his heart space, into his divine healing. But he has to go through this darkness. He has to believe in himself. He has to believe in the connection. He's going to have to pray. He's got to come to his knees and pray. And then take his final breath of this last life, this last tower before he rises as divine masculine. Okay? Wow. Okay, I'm shocked myself. Okay, so this is actually how I look when I'm preparing for my readings for YouTube. I'm kind of like, oh my God. You guys don't get to see that. But so what about the feminine? Guidance for the feminine. It's the wrong way. Here we go. She's rising. Atlantis. She is going to excel. The minute she releases this connection and surrenders it, she will rise above. She will rise. She will rise with her tribe. She will rise because she is supported by her soul tribe, by her spirit guides, by her angels. She is in this goddess energy. There is no one. I mean, Goddess Isis is badass. Okay. She is there to help manifest. She is going to take on this form of manifesting magic. Okay. She's going to manifest magic, and her dreams and her visions and her goals will be a reality. Surrender this. This is a period of growth for her. This is growing. She needs to go out and she needs to be able to, seek the light, be in the light, nurture herself so she can continue to bloom. Archangel Michael is saying, go outdoors, get out of the waiting room, waiting for your masculine who's on his own journey at this time. And finally, it's time to start something new. This is a new day, new cycle, new decade. Okay? So on that note, I really hope that this helped all of you and it gave anyone that needed it some support, some clarity, some guidance. And I just want to send you all so much love and so much light. And I want to say, if you want to book your own personal reading or a coaching session, then go to queenoflight1111.com and I'm happy to work with you. But this is my free service on YouTube to give you guidance because I know y'all need it. Okay? I hope it helped. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Love and light. Bye.